And it's potato roti day here at Real Nice Guyana, guys. Real Nice and Molly here, bringing you another recipe. Real nice recipe. And it's gonna be potato roti today. So this is another roti in Guyana, not made as often as oil roti and sada roti, but it's loved by everyone whenever it's made, enjoyed by everyone. And basically this is a roti filled with potatoes, seasoned potatoes, and you can have this with curry, you can have it with some mango sour, however you like it. So you have the paratha roti, the sada roti, you have the dal puri, which is in a class by itself. Dal puri is like nobody can touch me. Then you have this potato roti here, and there's also another roti called dosti roti, which we're gonna be making in a future video. But we're gonna be concentrating on this potato roti here today, guys. So for this recipe, we're gonna be using 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 potatoes. We're gonna be using 1 tablespoon of roasted ground geera. We're gonna be using 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of baking powder here. We're also going to be using 4 cloves of garlic, 2 broadleaf thyme, and 1 wiri pepper optional. So that's it there, guys. So let's get started with this delicious potato roti. So first we're going to peel our potatoes here for boiling. So after peeling the potatoes, guys, we're going to cut them however you like to boil them for mashing, okay? So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt here now, and after that you're gonna taste your mixture at the end to see if it needs anything else. So now we're crushing our garlic here. So as is the same concept with the dal puri, the dal there has to be no grains inside, or else it'll make a hole in your roti. Same concept here. This stuff that's gonna go into the roti needs to be free of any chunks. So we are also crushing the pepper here if you're gonna be using the pepper. Okay, guys, so this potato is boiled here now, and you don't want to boil this too soft. Same concept with the filling. You don't want it to be too pasty. So about that. Alright, so don't boil it until it starts to fall apart. So first we're gonna mash the potatoes here. So this is what you're looking for, not softer than that, not mushier than that. So we're gonna add our tablespoon of geera here, roasted ground geera. And that's the garlic and the pepper and the broadleaf thyme that we ground there. We're gonna add half a tablespoon of margarine there as well. So make sure everything gets mixed in here. So now after mixing this here, guys, you can taste for salt. We've tasted this and it needs a little bit more salt, so we can add about a 1/4 teaspoon here. So this mixture here has to cool off before we can work with it. So in the meantime, this is cooling. We're gonna go work on the dough for the roti. So now we're gonna start mixing the dough for the roti here, guys, for the potato roti. And Molly's mom is helping out here, being the pro. So that was a baking powder, the half a teaspoon of baking powder. So this dough for this potato roti here, guys, is similar to the paratha or oil roti dough without the oil added to it. Okay guys, so this is the consistency you're looking for at the end. So, and as always, if you add too much water by mistake, it gets a bit soft. You add some flour. And that's it there. Our dough for the roti is ready. So now we are ready to roll out the roti here now, guys. So as you see here, we got 11 rotis out of the 4 cups of flour. But if you want to make half this amount, you're going to use 2 cups of flour. You're going to use half amount of the baking powder as well. So you're going to use, instead of half a teaspoon of baking powder, you're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, and then you can just use half of the other ingredients as well. And salt to taste. Alright, so let's continue here. So that's a mixture of a half a tablespoon, sorry, of margarine and some vegetable cooking oil here. So we're gonna continue filling all the balls here like that with the potato mixture. And that's how you roll it out. So we're gonna be cooking our potato roti in this pan here, which we're gonna preheat here. So we're ready now here to roll out the roti. So this is the operation here, guys. And as I said, this roti is very tasty with the filling in there. You can have this by itself. Also, you don't need anything to go with this. So she turned on one just in a couple of seconds, few seconds, and oil that side, turn it back, and then oil this side. So that's it, guys. That was about a minute or a little over a minute, and the first potato roti is done. So if there should be a hole in any of the rotis, when it's swelling, you will just take your spatula and cover the hole, press on it, and it'll rise in that way. The hole will be covered. And as I said, it's important that it swells. Like this baby here. As you can see, these are soft. So now we're gonna wait for this to swell, and as soon as it swells, it's gonna be done. Swelling, swelling, swelling there. And done. That's a perfect swelling. Okay guys, so we finished cooking these potato roti. As you can see, they're soft. So Molly is gonna break into one. Let's see what inside looks like. So there you go, all that goodness in there. And as I said, you can have this just by itself. It's very tasty. It's moist with the filling in there. Potato filling is moist. Keeps this roti soft. Okay, my friends. So there you have it, my friends. Another traditional Guyanese recipe. Potato roti. Goes with curries, fry, whatever. And by itself. You can even have them with some margarine spread on top. However you like. Okay guys, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. When you do, you get notified of every video that we post to YouTube, so you don't miss a thing. Please share this video also. As always guys, thanks for watching. Take care. And Molly says she's gonna say bye today, okay? So let's hear this bye.
Bye guys.